Okay, welcome back everybody for another episode of Master of Command. Today we're going to be continuing our French King's Household playthrough, and we're going to start by fighting this patrol army that has the unfortunate situation of having appeared in front of me. So, let's go after them. Let's see what they've got. Okay, they've got a lot of Hungarians. I do think it's funny that we just keep running into so many Hungarians, right? I think the only, besides this Austrian grenadier, I think the only other like Austrian units we've seen have been like cavalry or sharpshooters or artillery. But when it comes to line infantry, they've been leaning heavily into the Hungarians, so kind of fun. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this battle started. Okay, here we go. So what we're going to do here is we're going to establish a defensive line through this town, along this hedge line here. We're going to have some artillery here, and then we're going to be kind of like along this road, and then over here again. And this is going to be our mobile side with the Royal Scots and the Gendarmerie, ready to take the fight to the enemy. We're going to have the Swiss holding over here. I've also got our Royal Artillery over here loaded up with grape shot, ready to smack these veteran grenadiers and these grenadiers, because they are both pretty hefty when it comes to their melee stats. So I figured let's give these guys a grape shot and let them go to town over here. We're going to have our other artillery up here loaded with canister. And then a Lycorn unit over here and a Lycorn over here. Now we're going to start spreading our guys out. We'll need to leave a hole here for the artillery. Maybe I'll have you actually fall back. Not too far back, just to like right here, and then they can step in front of the artillery if needed. And then we'll get this... Actually, let's give them a little bit more space here. Fire through. And then our cavalry will swing around. Our gendarmerie as well. The Royal Scots. You guys need to load up with buckshot. Artillery's still getting into position. I know a doctrine that I could really use is the flying batteries, just so that these guys move a little bit faster. I also just need to give them shoes, so that they'll walk around a little faster. I feel like the French artillery is especially slow. Got kind of chunked here. Step up over here. And maybe switch you to cannonballs now. What we're doing over here. Swing these guys around a little bit. Unlimber, please. Unlimber. And then let's get the Royal Scots moving. Got our Grenadiers here holding. Okay. Who is charging? These guys are. Where's our Royal Cavalry? Oh, getting nailed by random cannonballs. Let's go ahead and charge these guys. And let's get into position here to fire on these grenadiers. And once we do, we'll charge in this cavalry. Perfect. And here come their horse grenadiers. So I'm gonna let them just stand here and start bracing. Okay, well, we're too late there. That's okay. Our gendarmerie taking hits because they're all clumped up. Yeah, that brace was really good, apparently. I mean, geez, 300 kills, only 26 losses. Not too terrible at all. Okay, then let's charge into this artillery, knock them out. Okay. Okay, I was like, where is the other artillery? Our other artillery unit. Found him. Good. Let's charge into... Yeah, never mind. We're good. Potsdam carbine, not what I needed. Let's go for the veterancy, I'm thinking. But we can keep trying to level up our guys. Oh, good. We have one gentleman cavalry that we can now turn into royal cavalry. That will net us some more charge, some more melee. We'll lose some stamina and move speed and unit size, but we'll get some nice stats out of that. I need to buy up some ammunition next time I come into a town. I'm gonna sell that. I've got a spontoon here, which I can give to you. Sell that water bucket, sell this, sell this, sell this. This blanket is good. This heavy saddle, I think, will be sold, right? We're good on saddles. Yes, it does seem that we are good on saddles. Sell that. Sell the Potsdam carbine. Well, let's see. Does anyone have something better than 6 and 10? No. Okay. We'll hand someone a blanket roll. You guys could use a blanket roll. I feel like I might as well give these two Lycorn units the grape shot. I don't know if we'll be using it, but I feel like they might as well have it. I'll think about that. For now, we'll save money. I can sell the basic grape shot for sure. It also would be good to give these guys a movement speed item. They are so slow. So slow. Jeez, look at that. Okay. Let's come visit this little village here real quick and get some ammunition, maybe a little bit of manpower, sell off some things as well. Okay, stable, nothing really of interest there. Excellent breastplates are good. So is this shepherd's axe. So are the great coats. Don't really need anything here. And I could, oh, here's some cheap grenades that I could buy for the fort. Okay, let's, oh, and double canister. If I want to lean into using canister. Yeah, let's buy these two for sure. Chevaux de Frise is also tempting. And let's sell off these things. And that price down a little bit. And then the quartermaster had a bunch of stuff that I liked too. Let's go ahead. Breastplate. Is anyone using like a basic breastplate or like a, yeah, you're using a basic one. You're just using a good heavy jacket. Maybe I'll switch to that one. Okay, let's buy this. Let's buy this, and let's buy this. And we will switch your heavy jacket out. So this can be sold. And we'll give an excellent great coat to our veteran grenadiers. We can sell this, and now we've got these excellent shepherd axes, which, sure, why not give them to the Royal Scots? And we'll give this shepherd's axe to these fusiliers. We've also got Chevaux de Frise. I'm thinking about whether I want to give anyone these grenades. I don't know that I do, because I always forget to use my grenades, and so I don't know how useful it will be. Let me go ahead and equip the excellent Chevaux de Frise. So now I've got these two earthworks that I don't really need anymore. There is an argument to be made that I could give them to our artillery that is using canister. There. Okay. That means I don't need this anymore. I can sell it. Yeah, so let's sell off these items. Make a little bit of money back. And we really need ammunition, so I'm gonna buy that. Maybe I sell the basic haversack. I think basic, maybe I sell off, except for the canteen. Basic cartridge box. Keeping these cartridge boxes because they, like, eventually they would be useful if I'm not using them already. I could sell off the just the basic one though, because I already have better cartridge boxes. Oh, another basic haversack we can sell. Yeah. So let's do that. Sell these items off, make a little bit more money. And then let's do one purchase of manpower. And let's come visit this encampment. And then swing back down to this convoy. And make our way around here. Okay, another use for our engineer. Got some more manpower and weapons. Both of which I'll probably just sell off. Yeah, definitely gonna sell off these two items. But, I mean, that's still like 150 gold that netted us, so not bad. Let's then... okay. Just trying to figure out if I want to... I'm not gonna raid this village. I was thinking about it. Because eventually I am gonna have to start trying to make big purchases like artillery and stuff like that. And so do I start gathering up the money now? We did already take everything that we wanted from that village. So we could burn it. Just try to generate some more money from it. Maybe I will do that. So we'll raid this village and then force march our way over here. Still keeping an eye out for encamped armies. Oh, and that was really good. These were really good finds. So, you need this excellent greatcoat. You don't have any gunner implements, that's kind of surprising. So let's give you the excellent ones. Let's give you gunner implements. We've got these good tompions that we can hand off to you. Now we have basic tompions. I think everyone has tompions at this point. You don't have a gun tool, but I'm okay with that. We can sell that. We can sell this tow worm. Oh, actually, a good tow worm is better. Oh my gosh, what a blunder. A good tow worm is better than a basic tompion. I'm pretty sure I've sold a handful of good tow worms. But yeah, like, this guy could be doing better. A little bit of reload. Okay. That's something to keep in mind for future adventures. Good tow worm. Gonna be better than a tompion. Let's then force march over to this convoy. Oh, there's an encamped army. Don't need the reservists really. Money and ammunition does sound good. I don't need a recruit infantry unit either. So yeah, I think we'll take the money and ammunition here. Unless I think this next battle is going to be bloody, in which case volunteers would be better, but let's just go money and ammunition. And here we have an encamped army, about the same size as ours. We're all fully... we've been doing a lot of equipping. I feel well equipped for it, so I don't think there's any optimizations to be made here, unless I were to open up some item slots, but I don't have like a ton of money for that. Maybe I will do one here. Just give you guys riding boots or excellent horseshoe. Yeah, we'll do the excellent horseshoe. Then they can run around a little bit more. Maybe I do the same thing with you. I don't know. No, let's save the rest of the money and get into this battle. Okay. Let's see what they're bringing. Austrian Grenadiers. Some veteran Jaegers. Okay. Fusiliers. Veteran Fusiliers. Grinzer Hussars. Okay. Not as bad as... Yeah, not as bad as the Horse Grenadiers or the veteran Hussars. So, they've got... Honestly, they have pretty basic line infantry. So I should smash them here. We need to keep an eye on this cavalry, and we need to try to eliminate the, 6 artillery batteries that they're going to have. Okay, we've got our guys going. So what we're going to try to do here is I'm going to try to use our artillery a bit more aggressively than I have been. Try to at least get our 2 field guns opportunities to use their canister. And then I'm trying to create like a really dense unit here. And trying to draw them into the fields of fire that I'm setting up with the artillery. We're gonna have some Swiss veterans out here, and then we're gonna have a unit over here protecting the flank. We're going to set up here in the town. These guys will probably end up coming out wide a little bit, along with the Royal Scots. Grenadiers can spread out some, just so you don't get nailed by artillery. Okay, let's not shoot the Jaegers. Maybe let's hit these guys. I feel like they're pretty strong. All these guys. Ooh, this one's really strong. Alright, let's try to hit him. I'm gonna have our French Royal Cavalry hit him in the side if I can. He's gonna be very, very strong. Let's get unlimbered here, and here, and here. But you hold your fire. And let's see if we can't hit those Horse Grenadiers instead of trying to hit the Jaegers. And that was a great shot. 69. 69 kills on the Horse Grenadiers. You can hit the veteran Fusiliers. And yeah, you hit them, we'll be good. Maybe we can march over here and take this hill. I might swing our Royal Cavalry, our other unit of Royal Cavalry over, since we have the Grenadiers helping out here. And let's get set up here. Let's start bringing the Royal Scots around. What do they have? They've got a lot of cavalry back here, so I can't try to make a move on the artillery. Looks like they are starting to move up a little bit. Let's get our Grenadiers a little bit further forward. Maybe after this shot, I'll switch them to canister. The Royal Scots are getting so far around. Here, let's go ahead and just straighten this line out. Okay, here they come. Switch to canister here, and we'll switch over here. And we'll hit them. Let's get our Royal Cavalry into position over here. General might be needed over here. Let's run, and let's advance. Where'd the canister go off? Okay, they are not focusing my artillery, so that's good. See if we can charge in there before they get their next shot off, because the Royal Scots have apparently taken a pounding. Okay, looks like they have cavalry responding. Let's get ready to move over here. Okay. Oh man. Okay, let's just fire if that cavalry gets into range. Let's pull these guys back. Let's... Ooh. Shattered. Is that... Yeah, it was the Royal Scots. Maybe they got hit by artillery? No. Here, let's pull our gendarmerie back. It's because there's a lot going on at the moment. Okay, you guys come back. Our line is kind of messed up at the moment. I'm hoping I didn't lose these French Grenadiers, but I may have. They did take a lot of losses there, and they shattered. Yeah, that got a little chaotic there for a minute. But artillery did get a lot of kills. Be nice. They aren't coming back. Alright, let's finish off this artillery. Again, pray that these guys aren't shattered, aren't dead, but I wouldn't hold my breath there. Did take some significant losses. These guys are gone, unfortunately. Man, that's such a bummer. I think I just lost track of them during the battle. I think I sent them in to help out a unit that got charged, and then they just kept chasing. So that's a real shame. Let's go with the money. And could reduce my provision consumption, but I think we reroll and just see what else we can come up with. Shoot and scoot. Do we not already have shoot and scoot? Oh, I have it twice now. Okay, interesting. So you can get the same doctrine more than once. I thought that was only for like endless mode, but I guess not. Yeah, because I already have the reduced provision consumption. Okay. Well, in any case, we need to find another unit to replace him. What I could do is put the Royal Scots over here, and then find a cavalry unit. What did we get out of the battle? Excellent Neustats, which actually would be good for these guys. I honestly forgot that they were still using a good weapon versus a much better one. Um, let's get you guys upgraded to Royal Cavalry. And we'll give you a skull cap. We've got excellent half gators. Okay, max range and cover bonus. Do you guys already have treatises, each of you? Yes. I could give you to one of our line infantry, though. Which maybe I'll do. Here, you take that. What is this? Charge at the cost of expensive accuracy. Got an excellent Hungarian horse, which will come in handy if I find a good cavalry unit. Honestly, this thing is a mess. I just need to clean it up. So let's go ahead and sort the things that we're definitely going to sell off. Excellent tea, excellent Tompion. Let's get those equipped. Half gator we can save. Excellent tea we can put on this unit. Sell the good tea, sell this. Excellent water bucket could be useful. Let's see, what else? Charge and move speed. Maybe if we end up getting another melee infantry unit, I'll save that. Okay, let's come back down here. Let's get back into force march mode. I'm not going to replenish as quickly, but we're going to move faster. Check out this outpost. And we will take the reservists. Keep on moving. What? How much damage do we have on our units? I mean, these guys are pretty messed up. You guys are not that bad. It's really just our Royal Scots who got hurt. So... man, we're less likely to find cavalry here and here, which is really not great. Let's just come over here and see what they have real quick. Man, these guys are so expensive. I could get another Swiss Fusilier unit. But that doesn't... yeah, that doesn't really mix well with any of my brigades. The Irish Fusiliers are not bad. Got pretty good melee stats, they move quickly. Irish Grenadiers would be better. Shucks, man. Yeah, maybe I just hold out. There's some really good items in here. I could give these guys an excellent basket hilt hanger. These guys could get an excellent infantry hanger. Excellent blanket roll, we always need that. And this. There. Blanket rolls. Okay, these guys all have blanket rolls. Like cavalry doesn't. Maybe we change that and get them some. Okay, let's get you that. Then you can have that. Sell this now. We can definitely sell the basket hilt. Could get a toe worm. Could get a toe worm, which would be better than like this Tompion. Better than a basic Tompion. Better than a good toe worm. So let's make this trade. Man, I'm just so frustrated I lost that Grenadier unit. Ugh. I hate losing units. You lose all the items, you lose all the, you know, time, veterancy you put into that unit, you have to buy a new unit. It's such a big loss to lose a unit. But I couldn't tell if they were getting charged by that cavalry or if they were going to get met in the back by the cavalry. It's really hard to tell. Maybe we take a little bit of that. And then we fight this guy. What have they got? Austrian horse grenadiers. Okay, bunch of horse boys, sharpshooters. All right. Okay, we're deployed and we are moving. So this side of their line is pretty dangerous. They've got 3 really good Hungarian Grenadier units over here. So I'm stacking this side with the Swiss, and I'm also going to have the 5th Royal Artillery over here loading up with canister to deal with them. We're going to have our line extending from here to here, and then curving down this way. I'm not... The Royal Scots are pretty messed up after that last battle, so I'm not employing them aggressively. They're going to be in reserve, and we're going to be fighting more defensively because they don't have any artillery. So if they want to take their time running up to attack us, we'll get to pound them. And then the Gendarmerie, if an opportunity presents itself, we're going to hit these Grenadiers in the flank. Royal Cavalry are supporting over here, and we'll hit these guys if needed. And it looks like they won't have enough men in order to really fight the whole line, so I might have these veteran fusiliers in a position to start working their way down the flank. Let's get our artillery firing. Keep an eye on that cavalry to make sure they don't do anything funny. Let's check on this over here. Let's come across the river. Here, start hitting those veteran hussars. Try and knock them down a peg or two. And charge in. About the Fusiliers. Gendarmerie here supporting. Let's check in over here again. I want these guys to set up and start bracing. Shoot. They are in some trouble. You help out here. See if we can't ride in and help out over here, perhaps. Dang it. Actually, don't charge them. Oh, and we lost a general here? Oh, this is turning into Bit of a bloody fight. Alright, let's see if we can't get everyone back. And just let the artillery knock them out. Because we've already lost one Royal Cavalry unit, and we lost our melee officer over here. Ah, dang it. Okay, we really need to take the money because we're gonna have to replace now 2 units. Let's see, are any of you guys gonna be good for replacing a melee officer? You're okay at it. And you're more of a fire-based officer, so for now we'll put you in. Our cavalry is not doing too hot. I don't even know what happened with I don't even know what happened with that Royal Cavalry unit. I guess they started chasing. I'm guessing they started chasing the Horse Grenadiers, and I wasn't keeping track of them, and then there was another Horse Grenadier unit that like hit them in the flank or something, I'm guessing is what happened. In any case, not too pretty. Not too pretty at all. Yeah, let's switch that out. This is a decent carbine. Let's go ahead and switch it out for that. Got excellent breastplates. Let's do that. Excellent socket bayonet. Here, let's give it to you. You can take a light bayonet. And then we'll get some of our line infantry better bayonets. You can sell at least one of these Delft. Good breastplate, which everyone has something. Nope, that's not true. I was gonna say everyone has something better, but that is not true. Okay, we've got a bunch of items here to sell. Let's go ahead and keep on moving. Let's force march over here. We come visit this slum real quick. Resolve that encounter. Come visit this outpost. Let's take the money. And I keep switching to foraging because I'm looking for more encounters. What do they have here? Chasseur. Veteran German Fusiliers. Man, really not what I'm looking for. And unfortunately, I don't really want to be spending money on like a Shuvalov because I have to buy 2 units and get them equipped, which is going to be costly. Maybe it's time to start selling off some things. Here, let's switch these guys over to here for now. And maybe we just stick to like 4 cavalry units. And we're going to get a field artillery unit. And then I would just need 1 more unit. Which I don't know. I don't know if there's a unit here that I really want to buy. I mean, I could go for even more artillery, right? Just... I don't know how much artillery I really want to have. I'm okay having 1 more artillery unit, but I don't think I want to have... I don't think I want to have like 2 more. Do I just want to buy these veteran fusiliers? Or do I want to hold out for something else? I mean, I know that these are solid units, so maybe I should just do it instead of waiting to see what may or may not be over here. But certainly I can sell some things. Oops. No, do not confirm. Yikes. I do want to buy these bayonets. Do I want to buy these veteran fusiliers? Do I... Yeah, I think I take them. Just so that I can have a unit that I start to invest in. And I'll give them a Neustadt. And... start kitting them out with some things. Okay, let's go half gators, haversack, and oh, we've got just an old Charleville in here that we can sell off, and this. And sell these cavalry pistols. Yeah, they can just have like some random stuff. I don't really have good items for them at the moment. Speaking of, Some good cylindrical ramrods I can buy here. There's some excellent ones as well. So let's sell all that. Let's buy that. And get you equipped with that. And you can have this, and then you guys can have that, and you'll have at least a little bit of a better reload. And let me upgrade you guys and get you full gators. I'm just gonna call this the mixed brigade because it's gonna be part melee. It's gonna be part shooting with a veteran fusilier and a artillery unit. Some blanket rolls. I think, yeah, you need blanket rolls. Let's definitely sell off some of these things, like these horseshoes. I'm probably never going to use these horseshoes. I have these crosses that it's questionable if I'll use them. These riding boots, probably not. Okay. Okay, let's just try to sell it here. And then do I want to raid this city? Probably not. They still had some fairly good items in there. But I think I will raid this one. Come check this convoy, get our target training doctrine. I don't need to recruit infantry, it's really late for that. There we go, we've got our accuracy up now. And then let's come hit this encampment, hit the town, and we'll stop the episode there. Oh, actually... Here, what we'll do is we'll come do the encampment to get our artillery unit, and then come fight them. Yeah, let's hire this guy. He's a marksman, that's good. Now we can switch you out for that. We'll give you some grape shot, we'll give you this marksman, and we'll give you, I don't know, a canteen or a haversack. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Okay, let's then go track down that unit real quick, and then we'll stop the episode once we catch sight of them and we're close. Okay. We'll stop here. I didn't mean to click on them, but oops. Well, now we know what they're going to have. Here's a bunch of Austrian units, and they've got some cavalry. We'll just need to keep an eye out for that cavalry and make sure that we don't get caught out with our own cavalry or with anyone else, because we've been caught out a couple of times and we're paying the price for it. So we're gonna stop here. Thanks everybody for watching. Sorry for the these mental mistakes. These have not been challenging armies. I've just been, I don't know, unfocused or distracted. So we're gonna clean up our gameplay and we're going to try to get ready before the HQ battle, which I think we're a little over halfway getting there. So if you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Really appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.